Alright, and the sunglasses. So, we actually are a little behind, but that's okay. I'm heading over to a showing at 66 Hudson, which is a $4 million apartment, $4.1 million apartment. I'm gonna take the bike, which is right here. Yeah. I'll see if I can keep recording. I'm on the way, so let's put this.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Do you want to get out through here or just back up a little bit?
Oh, you guys are good. I can sneak out. Yeah, totally good. Don't even worry about it. Alright, I did it. Might be a little tight. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, we're off. So, I hope you guys can hear me because I lost my windshield, but essentially, we're downtown. I love riding the motorcycle in New York City. People tell me, like, people are always like, oh, how do you ride your bike in New York City? Stopping and what's it called? Starting all the time because, you know, you have gears, so you switch up and down, but I like it because it's more, you're in and out, it's fast, and I'm not going like 70, 80 miles an hour, so I don't feel like I'm about to die all the time. You just sort of have to get used to it, but it's just beautiful. And it's also a great way to get around, you know. I don't like taking the train because this like puts my head in a weird mode. You know, if I'm going to show a $4 million apartment and I'm coming off the subway after a guy just showed me his penis or took his shit, whatever it is down there in the, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that goes on in the subway that I do not always want to deal with, right? And being in an important headspace, like being in the right mindset for all these things is so important. That's something I stand by heavily. Even, you know, where you live. Like, where do you wake up in the morning? Is there a space where you feel like you have good energy, where you can function at your best, and all that other stuff? It's something I really try to think about a lot, and how to start my day perfectly. It matters more than you would like to think, and it's important. We're in FiDi, which used to be all Wall Street. Let me see if I still got my hat. It used to be all Wall Street, all suit and tie, you know, all of that, and that's somewhat gone because COVID happened, first of all, but also just times are changing, right? So, am I getting pulled over? Times are changing, and like the big sort of office spaces that was here, the big brokerage offices, all of those different things, they're just not, people work from home, and they sort of just got faded out, right? Wall Street as a whole, those brokerage offices, that's gone completely. That's not really a thing anymore. So you're seeing more young people, you're seeing more sort of attractions, shopping centers. It's turning into, and you have waterfront to waterfront in 10 minutes. That's the only place in Manhattan where you have that, and that's fantastic. And then you're walking distance to Soho, Tribeca, all of that, you know? So honestly, I'm a fan of Fide Eye, and if you're buying something, and if you're buying now, you'll make like double in 5 years. Mark my words. And you can track this, not just me saying it. 78% of the commercial buildings in Fide Eye have filed for rezoning, meaning there's going to be a huge boost in residential. You know, the only bad thing I can say about driving a motorcycle in New York is, you're about to see, is the brick roads. You know, you love a good brick road, all of that stuff. They're pretty, they're great, but fuck, are they uncomfortable to drive on. You're about to see, it's about to get a lot of shaky probably on here as well for you guys. But it's just a great way to get around. Like, I left my place 5 minutes ago, now we're here, right? From Fide Eye to Tribeca. It's amazing, and you get to see it all. You're involved, right? In the car, you're so distant, and then there's traffic. You know, okay, here we go. But then there's traffic, and you know, all of that other stuff. And on a bike, you can sort of go in and out. You can park everywhere. Like, the parking part of a motorcycle is likely the most attractive thing, at least for me, right? Because if I did this on a car, it would take me hours to find parking, it would cost me a fuck ton, and we'd never be done. But boom, and we're here. You know, it's that simple. And you know, lost my license plate somewhere along the line, but you know, don't fix what ain't broke, so to speak, so I don't get tickets. All right, I'll show you guys the apartment quick, but that's it. Just another day on my way to work, I guess.